Load and reload.
So I'll stop the predictions.
Stop the count.
2 minutes in, like always.
I have one more throw buffle left. And I am now debating whether I keep it for Monday on the work, when I will be sad that the weekend is over. Or if I'll just gobble it up later on today. But we have other snacks, so I could grab them instead and save nice throw buffle. Which would be the more wise decision.
But are they as tasteful as the ones I brought?
They're decent. They're decent. They're not like best I've ever had, but they are okay.
But yeah, we have
certainly good enough to not like drive to the Netherlands to get from there. Okay, let's see. Kilson is on /Avic next. And we see Series next and Kels / as well. And Kilson is starting crazy on. Mr. Railden.
And Avic also
racking up the score count. So it's kind of interesting, right? Because those two teams decided to go for the completely opposite approach despite having the same champions. You know what I'm talking about, Rob? On Kilson and Avic, it's like Kilson, the usually more positional player with a faster champion. So he is kind of forced to move more.
Yeah.
And Avic, the more aggressive player on the slower champion. Whereas Kels and Series do it the complete opposite. The faster, more active player on the fast champion. And, well, Series, the turret, on the mix. Who kills him? No, falls again. And this is the second frag for
incoming quad.
The cheaters.
Yeah, Avic
is able to do though.
Yeah, like he's definitely wanting to save his stack, and maybe his invis or ghost walk is the official thing. And he gets the power up.
Yeah, he's all the weapons he needs as well. He wants his opponents to move, but in this, they are losing out on the heavy. A rail in the side. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, he can't. Oh, beautiful rocket. Perfect shot. If he missed the rail, and I like that he switched away from it, he would have lost quad. No. Yes, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, the Tybolts isn't doing the work that it should. So he retreats, but then gets sawed in half by Kelt's HMG. And Kilson also falters.
Yeah, it's the best weapon for Kelt so far, the HMG series. Also with his third frag. Puts us into a 2-frag game. And let's see what Series is able to pull off. Railgun in hand. Gets a little bit of armor back. Now he's in a close range fight. Rocket tries to rail. Oh, the ghost walk! And Kels with the rocket completely pushes Series. I know it was Avic, but Kels clutched it out anyway. Gets the heavy. And ties it up. Yeah, Series controls position, tries to get that light. It should come up in a few seconds. While Kels is in a 1v2. Series is still not gonna move without picking up that light.
Very positional play as always. Like he's just standing still and waiting.
Yeah, he waited a little bit too long there, didn't he? Like they gave away the entire map because of it. Kels ended up dying.
It would have been nice if he could sustain his stack for the next power up, but it is going to Kilson. He is going to spend 5 seconds waiting, but he does hit a rail, and Avic converts the frag. I switch to the rocket launcher.
Kelson. Yeah, Kelson. They've made good use out of both power-ups, but I would say, due to how Avec had to be careful due to his low stack on the first one, given that he knew both of the opponent has rail. The second one was a bit more successful. Now he decides to drop onto Sirius Shaft and, well, didn't end well. Sirius gets the frag, gets the heavy. Rocket jumps up to rail. Gets another frag onto Avec and, yeah. Oh, beautiful rails. He really tries to, like, get all the weapons out of K'llvK's hands, and he's doing a good job at least making Avec have no weapon. Kelson, on the other hand, is still having the rail, gets railed by both of the cheaters, and Avec in 1v2 steals away the heavy. Ghostwalk is being used by Sirius as he missed the close-up rail. And still falls Avec. Big clutch play. But is it enough? Can they gain map control of it? Still no rail in hands of K'llvK. And yeah, it's not gonna work this time as well. Kelson is weak, he can't brute force his way onto that position as well. Good push from Kels, denying the weapon from both of the opponent's players for just a little bit longer, but there it is. Rotating away from it. Kelson, wow, gets it in his hands, gets another frag. Quad for Avec, let's watch him.
Yeah, great cleanup from Kelson. Like earning the quad for his body. Oh, but it is a mutual, so who is there first?
Yeah, who gets the decent spawn? And it is Kelson. It is Kelson, and he gets all the three main weapons. The unholy trinity is completed, gets pummeled. 20 damage quad shotgun. Close range, you love to see it. That's just one pellet hit. Perfect.
Still 4 times the damage. What do you get for it? Well, he's still alive. The frag went his way in the end.
They're still squirming. Keep shooting.
And we see dominating lead. 12 frags. Probably courtesy to having absolute power-up domination so far. Coming out from K'llvK. And it's kind of surprising because those larger maps is where cheaters have been so strong in the past, but Kels just can't get a footing and falls again. It's Sirius with 13 frags and Kels on 5.
Yeah, Sirius roaming the lower always. The heavy will appear in a few seconds, but he moves away. Kelson collects, but gets railed. Not singled out by 2 players though. Sirius hits another one. So Kelson is very low, but he still gets the frag on Kels. Sirius using his ghost walk to get out.
Oh, he avoids being railed completely, but then Kels goes at the bounce pad and all the stack is gone. HMG OP, but Kelson shows who he is. Railson ensures that his teammates get the power up. Protection in Avic's hands. Kelson gets mega, gets the light armor. Decent stack for him. And yeah, Avic is also not going to die. Gets a frag in fact onto Kels. Sirius in a 1v1 against protection. And back-to-back rails from each teammate of K'llvK. Secure another frag, and this is pure destruction, Rob.
Yeah, like how they get these power-ups is great.
Look to the shadows.
Great teamwork.
That's where I'll be.
And heavy control. Yeah, when you play lights on this map, the heavy is worth so much. Kels though, with a little bit of a revenge. But it's looking grim.
That'll do. That'll do.
Kelson? I don't know, it's like... Kelson is moving faster on the map. Avic also, but Kelson is a lot quicker. And I think it really helps that they are both active around the map, like pressuring their opponents, taking away map positions when Kels has to leave somewhere, like forcing 1v1s, 1v2s. And they are really on top of the items so far. Killson losing that 1v1 to Series with LG is no surprise. Kels gets some retaliation. Let's spec the Swede a little bit more. We have a power-up coming up in, 20 seconds. Both major items are there as well. Killson!
Wow, and just before the
shot
heavy
from
gets
rail.
taken.
Yeah.
So he's feeding Avek with a lot of stack for the next power-up, and he will have his
Looks ready.
his ghost walk ready. They both have their power-up ready. Or their power-up, I mean they're active.
Ability, yeah, and it's like... Kels has been doing this on the first squad, but ever since, it's only worked for llv3k that Slash is just covering the power-up position with the snail trail, and, well, whoever has better stack or weaponry, llv3k's picking up the power-up. Avek
5-minute warning.
has been sporting a lot of the power-up so far, decent damage with LG and showing his great aim and combat skills. The Polish Prince, 4 frags to go.
Yeah, they really stepped up their game since last time. Avek, of course, doing a lot of analyzing, also releasing it on the endpoint YouTube.
Avek is becoming a full-time content creator.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's also analyzing their own gameplay and that of their opponent. And they seems to have found the best ingredients to take at least Blood Run from I think Blood Covenant from 3 times winner of the KeenCon series.
Yeah. So a team we both didn't name to come third or maybe win it even, but given how they played this map, they really look like a contender for this month's win of this tournament. And
yeah, it is still the case. Like, it's Blood Covenant, there's a lot of open space. I think that favors the playstyle of Avek and Killson more than the playstyle of Sirius and Celts.
does it?
Yeah, like I think on smaller maps, like the heavy hitters and mechanical gifted players like Sirius and Celts, they fare better on the smaller maps.
Yeah, well, but we've also seen them struggle on maps like CK. I guess maybe the medium-sized maps is what they need, right? Where Rail and LG is decent. But positioning mistakes, or it's easier to like help your teammate because you're not so far away.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Killson and Avek did an amazing job in moving around the map, covering themselves, preparing for power-ups. Overall item control, it's, just well played and a deserved win. The way, or the domination, the way it was that dominant was surprising to me. I think to most people it actually was.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how the XL predictions are influenced by that.
It happened from the start, right? They had like the first 4 frags while the cheaters were still on 0. So I'm curious how the first few seconds of this map will go.
Nobody wants to predict? I'll predict then.
Yeah, they're hoping I forget to stop it again, but I will promise you, as always, that I will stop the predictions at the 2-minute
I
mark.
expected to win. I didn't expect it to be a
And you'll, as always, not forget, right?
Yeah. So yeah, let's start on Sirius.
Yeah, I would say start on one of the cheaters, simply because we have seen so much of the other team last map. Let's go, Sirius will be the first POV to see. Curious if they keep the champions. We've seen changes already coming out. Sirius on the Nyx, and it's the champion we've seen in Dual and in 2v2 on this map, but yeah, 2 mediums, Aizen and Ranger. Oh, and Sirius wins it right off the bat against Avex. Ranger. There it is, rail in hands for both of the cheaters. The weapon they wanted at the start, and we've seen the Russian players doing it first, like rush the railgun, whatever you do. And it works quite well, especially if your opponent is not able to punish positioning. You give up to grab the railgun at all, and so far 2 frags on Sirius's account. 1 on Kilson's, or rather Timmy's, or Tobias's. And there you go, another frag in teamwork. He preserves a lot of stack, but it's still 30 seconds until the power-up comes, and they really try to get that refrag onto Sirius, but it's not going to happen. The Serbian player is just having his way with them. 5 frags, all courtesy to Sirius, and defending a position. Now it's about position for the power-up. 10 seconds until quad. Kilson is setting up camp already there. Avec with the HMG.
Nice.
Chops away Sirius to stack, and Avec falls to Kels's rail. Let's see who is on there. It's Kilson, but he's weak. Sirius with a rocket spam, and it will be Kels who picks it up. Picks up Mega, has the shotgun, has the rail, has enough LG ammo. He's only lacking a little bit of rockets, and he will get heavy as well. Full control for the cheaters, and another frag, 11-3, and a turbo start coming out from the losers of map number 1.
Yeah, and like great patience on this power-up play. Like they were actually late. Like the position was still was already taken, but they did the damage from afar, and then swooped in to get the power-up. You don't always have to be the first to touch the item, as long as you're the last to get the first.
Yeah, and it was delayed a bit, so by I think 5 to 6 seconds. So this is something to keep in mind for the next power-up coming up. But yeah, so far, dominant performance from each home team, if you so will. The rockets from Kilson there, though, and the bubbles coming out. And, well, Timmy as well. That's Kilson, his 5th. So here we are. Railgun picked up. Avec also gets a frag with it. Oh, beautiful shot. And as a light champion, getting hit by a railgun off the spawn is something you want to avoid at all costs. And Sirius, perfect timing when going through the TP, knowing that Kels will distract us. The guard of the teleporter exit. It works out perfectly, but Avec is there. Takes revenge. 1 rail onto Sirius. Can't hit the second Ghost Walk is being used. Sirius is trying to use the Ghost Walk to backstab them, and it works! But it's Avec on the respawn. He grabs the protection, has decent weaponry due to all the corpses lying around, and is aware of mega timing. Beautifully played from Avec again. Gets another frag onto Kels even before he can pick up the light armor. Sirius wins against Kilson, but not for long. Avec is there to take revenge, and the lead is dwindling, Rob. K'llv3k are making the comeback happen. First power up they get, and it's look at the run that Avec has been put up.
Impressive.
I eat meat like you for breakfast.
5 frags to go, still on Avic's POV, as it's the POV to watch right now. The man is on a complete destruction mission. Can he get one? There you go, lands the final nail in the coffin of Kels. Keeps this light armor up, so his teammate can take it. 52 seconds until the orb.
Impressive.
Power up is being used, so orb will be ready. My thoughts got a little bit ahead of me there, excuse me. Oh, and Avec on fire, but now he's caught between a rock and a hard place of snow and Sirius HMG. And well, snow-covered mod wall and Sirius HMG proved to be too big of a challenge right there. Avec finally falls, and Sirius is culprit. So, yeah. Not even 20 seconds. 15 seconds to go until quad. Is this the moment where
so-
KillVic get the lead?
or they are there early again.
Yeah, pretty early, and doesn't really look like
Quad damage.
cheaters can do anything about it, Rob.
Yeah, they did not mount an attack this time around. I think that they were all a bit confused, like, oh, how much delay was there?
Enemy has the quad.
Back to kill.
Because of course they won't see it.
Quad damage.
Yeah, and I think they thought or probably hoped that they could get in, like get the items and still get in, but it was just too late. In the end, they still get it because, well, they took away all the items, and KillVic was both players had no stack really, and then good rails from Series, and resulted in them taking the power up once more. 8 frags lead, somewhat stabilizing for the cheaters now. Kels gets another frag as well. Let's spectate him a little bit for now. Gilson is going in. Okay, switching POV again, I guess. Before he can pull out the second rail shot. What a flick from Gilson. And it's a trade, but Serious deals away the heavy meantime, and the rocket reigns supreme. Unholy Trinity caught from the Serbian, and he tries to punish the rail pickup from Kilson, but almost loses his life trying so. 9 frags to go.
Yeah, a lot of trades happening. That favors, of course, the team that's already in the lead. Serious getting the kill on the heavy. And cleans house now. It's safe to take. Refresh on real ammo.
Beautiful nails from Avik. That's a lot of damage. Look at this! How he chews away the stack of... The Serbian can do nothing but...
You better be ready to put up or shut up.
Yeah, switch away from Railgun so Avik doesn't get it for free. All he can do in Avik, the only one there to get the power up. Oh no, this is not the right weapon on this distance. All of the stack is gone, but, well, gets the frag, gets some armor as well. And this is looking good. All the frags go on the side of KillVic now. Are they aware of the item timings, though? There is 8 seconds for Mega. Still some time for Heavy. Shop Slayer and Ghostwalk being forced. They are there. He will hand it over to Kilson. Kilson gets a frag onto Sirius as well. 3 seconds. Avik knows all the timings on the map, and Kilson bringing it over the finish line, it looks like, at the moment. Getting the frag, the kill credits. But Avik is really putting in the miles, running around the map like crazy. Beautiful rocket. Wow, that was amazing from Avik again. Kilton is able to revenge his teammate, and it's full control now for KillVic.
The frags are just in time. Like, they get the frag before the item, then they can re-stack with the item. They have weapon advantage, stack advantage. Should Serious and or Celts switch to a heavy champ?
No. But maybe get rid of the Nyx. I don't know, it's not even the champion's fault. I think it's just how well Avik and Kilson work together as a team and how they turn it around. Like, despite losing 3 power-ups, it feels like they still were able to come back with the 2 they had, get great value out of them.
Incoming quad.
Yeah, the diesel engine has warmed up. It's a bit like, yeah, as soon as they get in control, they just pile those frags onto each other.
Great dodging from Kels, but it's not enough. Kilson on the quad, 2 frags to go. And this is a big upset. Not that
missing
they
the
lose.
shots. Oh, even a quick cheeky gun, that's so serious.
Yeah. But this is still going to be an upset. Not the fact that they lost, but the fact that it's a 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
And Kilson going up the bounce pad with Railgun, finishing it off in style. Beautiful teamwork. Like, really. Very well played. Kilson and Avik live on in the upper bracket.